what is your best advice for just starting out and getting a course on Teachable and then starting to build that traffic? Because by the time you started selling on Teachable, you already had your YouTube channel. But for people who don't have a YouTube channel or a website, what's the best place to begin, or how do people just start?
I think it's going to be the same as a lot of advice they're probably already getting, and that is just know what you have to offer. You know, be really like for me, when I started to think about teaching online, there's a lot of people teaching watercolor out there. So what's my spin? What is unique to me, my strength in watercolor? And that was for me painting loose and fluid. And so that was where I went with my very first course was, let's just focus on that one aspect that I know I do really well and that other people might be looking to learn. And then from there, the second thing I would say is know your audience. Think about who's if you have an audience already for what you're doing, if you're connecting with people in the real world or through YouTube or email or some other way, find a way, just really think about who they are. And for me, a large part of my audience is middle-aged women. And so the deal with that means that as middle-aged women, they're probably not going to be as much on Tumblr or Reddit, some of the places where Teachable suggests you market your courses. So I know I don't need to really spend as much time marketing there as I would maybe on Facebook, through email. Instagram is starting to open up even for that older demographic. Doesn't mean I'm not connecting with younger people, but certainly the majority, the bulk of my sales come from a certain demographic, and I want to market to them first of all to get that, bigger success.
And that is like so key. Dave and I were actually at Udemy Live, which was Udemy's first live conference for instructors a few weeks ago. And we went to a session where they talked about the 7 different types of learners and how important it is to know, like, are you trying to teach, millennials who are just out of college looking for a job, or are you trying to teach retirees who are just learning for fun, or professionals who are looking for an advancement in their career? So your advice for people to find that audience and really talk to that audience and go to where that audience is, whether it's on social media or YouTube or whatever, I think that's really good advice.